8:34, good morning, time for your TTO program this morning. We welcome in Ted Euchre. Good morning, Ted.
Good morning, Nolan.
We also welcome in Eve this morning. Good morning, Eve.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All right, election is over with, and we're now moving on to the turkey luncheon.
Thank God and Greyhound.
That's a good thing.
There you go, that's a good thing. I was going to say sun came up today, but it was pretty cloudy today, but that's okay. Sun's still out there. But we're here to talk about the luncheon that's coming up tomorrow. This is one last blast, Ted, and you were talking about a noon deadline today for orders, so you kind of explain that.
That's correct, Nolan. Everyone has until noon today, Wednesday the 6th, to go online and place their order for our 46th annual Community Turkey Luncheon. After noon today, you'll need to either call me at 567-3666, or tomorrow morning you can call the Hettinger Lutheran Church at 567-2598. So you still have options to put in your orders right up through about 11:30 tomorrow morning. But we just wanted people to be aware that our online orders with credit card Goodwill donations ends today at 12 o'clock noon.
Okay. All right, sounds good. So get your orders in. For the businesses as well, they can get those orders in. You be delivering. Is there any time slots that are totally full that you...
No, we are welcoming to any and all Goodwill donations for any time slot. Of course, we've kind of moved that up a little bit this year. We have 11, 11:30, 12, and 12:30. We really aren't delivering after 1 o'clock, and those are mainly for in-town deliveries. Now, if there are a few exceptions that are close to town, that have a large group of employees at your farm or ranch or business in the country, we are open-minded to getting a few miles outside of town as well. So we certainly don't want to turn anyone down. And of course, you can always come to the Hettinger Lutheran Church to enjoy the meal in person. And of course, that's what we wish everyone wanted to do.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So Eve, you're here chat a little bit as well. I know you want to be a supporter, but you are down here to talk a little bit.
Yes.
And kind of about maybe the history of it, or?
Yes, I will talk a little bit about the history. The Hospital Auxiliary disbanded in 2019 after 70 years. And so that's when Ted and West River Health Services Foundation took the turkey luncheon over. So, I think the auxiliary had donated over its 70 years $255,000
Wow.
in different fundraisers,
Yep.
including the turkey luncheon, which Ted said 46 years, and I'm going, oh my God, that's a long time.
It is a long
We've been
time, yeah.
serving-
The late 70s.
Yes, serving
Yeah.
turkey for a long time. So, yeah. Jennifer Siemens and I have been making the dressing. We were trying to figure out the other day how long her and I had been doing it, and we're thinking 10 to 12 years.
Okay.
We kind of started thinking we could do it from scratch, but that turned into a lot of labor intensive.
Yeah, definitely.
And Jennifer's mom, Mary, having a complete
No, it's
blank
okay.
right now, Mary Whitmer, she would come in and help us, and we'd start at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow.
And Mary would be our support staff. She would open the butter and open the dressing bags and all
Yep.
of that. So, but we've now kind of perfected how we do it. Linda Dudell gave us some ideas on how we have to keep it cold and can't have it, sitting out or in the roasters. So we make everything up and put it in aluminum pans, and then they warm it up on Thursday morning. So
Who'd have thought there's a perfect way to do it, right?
well, I don't,
I mean,
I don't know if it's perfect, but we have certainly made it a lot easier
Yeah.
for her and I to get it done. So
yeah.
I don't think anyone thought it would go from 200, 300, 400 meals
To
in
seven,
a 2-hour
yeah.
time period to over 700 meals. So I guess we're grateful, and I guess we're hoping for Goodwill donations. Of course, all of those, at least the net dollars from this event, will go towards our Western Horizons Living Centers, which is our care center and our assisted living center for the elderly in our community. And then we're going to pay forward a gift to Mother's Cupboard, which helps supply coats and boots and hats and gloves for our citizens, youth and adults in our area who need them this winter.
So what do you say to Ted when he calls you up and says, "Hey, double your batch"? You able to do that? You got to get up earlier, or?
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We have it down to, like I said, science.
Yeah. But we're adding 100 meals every
I know.
year.
I know that.
So it gets a little tough. Do you talk to the servers and say, okay, a little bit less, or is it? How do you guys?
So we have a half a cup. That's what we say is a decent serving, because
Yep.
I've heard stories about people getting dressing way too much.
Yeah.
So we have it figured out for 720 meals. If
Okay.
Ted wants another roaster, we'll make another
There you
roaster.
go.
You know, so
Well, you know, Nolan, at the beginning of this, when the auxiliary disbanded, I just wanted to stay out of their way.
Right.
Our foundation just wanted to continue the auxiliary's tradition.
Yep.
And so the only adjustments that we've really made are to go to a Goodwill donation style of gift versus pricing the meal.
Yep.
We feel like we get more $20, $30, $40, $50 gifts than we do $2, $3, $4, $5. And of course, the price of food has increased. And that's one other point we might bring up, is that everyone who comes to the Hettinger Lutheran Church tomorrow for this community turkey luncheon should enter through the south doors at the Lutheran Church. We really don't want you coming in the west doors. That's where our delivery teams are delivering over 400 meals. We have 8 adults assigned with 8 National Honor Society students from Hettinger High School, and they're going to be traveling throughout the town, delivering orders all day long. And so I guess we're just hoping that people will consider a Goodwill donation. And other than that, we just really try to provide whatever it is that Jennifer and Eve need for the dressing, whatever Susan Hansen needs for her gravy. And of course, we had a marvelous team join us at Kennedy's on Monday night, where we cut up all 24 20-pound turkeys. And thanks to Kennedy's, they really scrambled. You know, their oven went down.
Yep.
And they made it work between the Hettinger Country Club, the West River Cafeteria, various homes, ovens around our community. It was really, truly a community volunteer effort.
And we're going to eat it all tomorrow, starting at 11 o'clock.
Yep.
So give Ted a call, 567-3666, or you have till noon today to get your orders in.
That's right. And on the day of the event, Thursday morning, tomorrow morning, the 7th, you can call 567-2598 to place an order. And basically, we're providing you with a hot turkey lunch as well as homemade pie. And so we're just asking for your first and second choice of slices of pie, so we can try to get you exactly what you want.
All right, sounds good. Anything else then this morning?
no, not from me.
Just you got to get some rest because you got a night ahead of you,
We're
right?
starting this afternoon.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
One other thought I might share with you, Nolan, is that as we accept your Goodwill donations at the church, or as our delivery folk bring your meals and you make a gift, I thought that, we should let you know, not only is it going to Western Horizons Living Centers and the Mother's Cupboard, but we're also trying to figure out a way to engage our high school students. And so we hope all 78 of those 9th through 12th graders sign up today prior to noon. We're pulling the sheets at noon today, all you high school kids. You got to sign up and show up. It's 1 block up the hill to the Lutheran Church. It's all been approved by the administration, and so we hope those high school students show up and add a little buzz to our basement of the Hettinger Lutheran Church.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right, thank you guys. Good luck tomorrow, and we will see you tomorrow. That's for sure.
Thanks,
Okay,
Nolan.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.